Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Tavern, where we are bullish on crypto. On the Bitcoin weekly chart, we had our existential parabolic run, which congratulations to those of whom were able to capitalize on that. However, however, we did have the seller step in with authority around $14,000, kick us down to around the $11,000 area. We had our sideways chop, never closed under the 9 exponential moving average on the weekly here. Had some moves up, but again we had that selling pressure that kept kicking us down. So again, this week we're seeing a good amount of sell pressure, and although we are above all moving averages with this selling pressure that has come into play, I'm cautious on the weekly scale. Okay, taking a look at the Bitcoin daily chart now. You could see when we had our rejection, we did run into our first sign of weakness when we did fall below the 9 exponential and close for a little bit. But the buyers did step in and said not yet, kicked us back over with price action, progressed it forward over the 9 exponential. We tried to keep back up there, but the sellers did step in, and now has led us to some more downside. Moving averages moving up, so we still have some chance of some more upside here, but just like to get some different perspective. I'm going to pull up some tools here. I have our modified shift pitchfork, and I had that channel that most of us were looking at. Okay, now with Bitcoin, the price action did take us upwards to a breakout, but the follow through was nil, very weak. So when we got to the shift medium trade line, which is always strong support or resistance anytime it's in play, we rejection, rejection, rejection. There's only so much of that's going to take. Again, this is where we had that point of weakness under the 9 exponential. Price action going back and forth. Now we're back below to the simple 50 moving average. So we're going to see how that handles also the top of this channel here that we're dealing with right now. So I think it's a very strong possibility that we could just bounce off these levels, consolidate here for a while. I did post in our Discord, 1 or 2 days ago that I want to see us get back above this medium red trade line here to make any sort of bullish confirmations. I'd like to see some consolidation and move up. Here I thought we were going to just break right up, consolidate for a little while, and keep on going. So if we do that, I'm looking at us easily retesting $14,000 again, and if we get past that, we're going to look at all-time highs again, due to not much market acceptance at those levels. So currently, like I said, we're down at this level. Things are looking a little weaker. We might consolidate here for a while, maybe pop down to this level, and then maybe we'll think about a long position at this point. But the market gave us 1, 2 moves upwards. Will it give us a 3? Not sure about that. We'll have to check price action at the time. Just wanted to take a quick look at EOS here. I trade it quite often, and I do like the project. I think there's a lot of big institutional money behind it, smart money, and I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I think they have a lot of big plans for it. They just recently had this channel moving upwards, and it had the measured breakout downward, pretty much hit it exactly. So just checking a few levels here, maybe down over here right under 4, and also here at around 3.5. If we get to those levels, I'm going to take it a little bit at a time and see if I want to add any long positions at that point. So there's something I wanted to mention quickly. I just wanted to take a look at this Bitcoin weekly chart again. Okay, get a little different perspective because we don't want to have bias one way or another. We want to get all perspective as traders and make decisions based on that. But I do have here the Fibonacci retracement tool. Price does start getting even more weaker and fail some levels. I am looking at the 0.5 Fibonacci here, which I know is not too significant, but it does have confluence with the CME gap. Now I know those don't always get filled, but a lot of times they do. So it's something definitely to keep in mind. Maybe it'll front run for the 618. And past the 618, we do have some very strong market acceptance at around 66 or so. So again, just worst case, I'm thinking maybe you could wick down here, pop a quick wick, even pop all the way back towards the 0.5 or back on the 0.6, continue some consolidation, and on we go. But any of those situations, honestly, I don't know why anyone would even begin to worry, because if you just look at it in this aspect, you have, let's say, some leeway on some long term, which I do like it in that sense. You have a wave one, you come down to a wave two, anywhere but here, and then after that, you're off to the races. So that would just make perfect market structure sense. It would work out fine and continue a bullish run. Maybe we'll look at some longer price projections in later, later shows. But at this point, I'm going to just leave it here, and I would like to wish you well and think forward so you don't have to look back. Thanks for tuning in.